What up, everybody? It's the Alolan Champion, and as you guys can see from the screen, I have a new Champions mat. Kinda looking at my name right here. But this is from actually a League Cup I just went to and won about an hour ago. Not when this video is going up, but once I'm recording, of course. And yeah, I got first place, and I played Volcanion. And I'm gonna go over the list I went through, and it's gonna seem kind of like someone else's. But it has some changes in it. At least one change. So I'm still going to profile it. This is the one I used. So, you play 4 copies of the baby Volcanion. Let me actually get something right here. This is what we use for most of our videos, so you guys can actually see what the card does. And I will zoom in on the card right now. Play 4 copies of this guy. So, I'll put these guys at the bottom. You know. You can see him down there. I only have 3. Someone let me borrow their cards last minute. You guys probably know who this is by now. His name's Pokemaster Kenny, or if you think you guys can figure out his name, Kenny. I'm gonna put these up as like bags, so you guys can see the cards at least. I feel like that's a cool idea. So yeah, these 3 guys right here, and also one more. So here, just Mr. Sleeve down here. Yeah, so you play 3 of these guys. So these are just the baby Volcanions, obviously from Pokemon League. You really want to use them for power here, just powering up those Volcanions in the bench. It's really good. Choose 2 of your bench Pokemon, attach a fire energy to them from your discard pile. Really, really good. Really, really super powerful. Definitely something worth playing. So that's one of the 2 cards that Kenny lended me. Pokemaster Kenny. So, yeah. Pokemaster Kenny gave me the luck to win the tournament, according to him. So you're playing 4 Volcanion EX. I have, sorry for the sore eyes. Some viewers may get mad that I only don't have full forts, but there's 4 Volcanion EXs all right here. So it has an ability called Steam Up. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a fire energy from your hand. If you do during this turn, you basically fire Pokemon's attack to 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Now, during the tournament, I never used the ability Steam Up at all. And that is something you guys should not do. At the tournament, I'll go over the results and everything in 1 second. I'll tell you this. The tournament was kind of meant for Volcanion to win. And, I don't know. It was just perfect timing. Perfect everything for Volcanion. So yeah, I played 4 copies of this, and I just really used Volcanic Heat for the one today. Baby Volcanion, and this was definitely the MVPs. Next up, we play 2 Turtonator GXs. This is another card that's very important in this deck. I used this for a couple of my wins. Shell Trap, it's good, really good. Bright Flame, 160, discard 2. Nitro Tank, attach 5 from your discard. Shell Trap, 20, 80 if they attack you. Just really good card. It provides a really good consistency. Not consistency. It provides really good attacking power. And it's an alternative Volcanion if you're playing like Guardy. You definitely want to play this instead. So I'll go over League Cup results after I profile the deck. League Cup results shouldn't take that long. Also, this is what I was talking about for the consistency. 2 Lele's. Consistency at its max. You guys know what it does by now. Wonder Tag, get a supporter. This card won me my last game. Lele Guzma. We all know how that works. Finally, we play 1 copy of Banana Master, Monkey Man, Fat Guy in the Trees, Oranguru. Really from that Instruct attack. I mean, although Psychic can put some offensive pressure on, instructs the guy you want to go. This is good for post N. The support account. You're playing 4 Sycamore. It's pretty standard. 4 Sycamore, discard hand, draw 7. Pretty standard, simple. I'll probably put like a little picture of the list in at the end so you guys can just build it yourselves. Oh, I forgot a Pokemon. I totally forgot a Pokemon. Rip me. Rip my ad revenue. And I don't even know where that Pokemon went. Wow. World's most professional YouTuber. I'm better than Jake Paul. No, I'm not. Don't sue me, Jake Paul, please. Yeah, so I want to take a quick break in here until I find that really important Pokemon, because that Pokemon is very important. Okay, I'm back. Found the card. It's Reshiram from Shining Legends. Now, Reshiram from Shining Legends has the same attack as Volcanion. It's just a one-prize attacker. This is your MVP in some matchups that, like, such as, like, Guardy, where you're gonna get knocked out anyways. This can just, like, do some last damages. And also, Outrage can put in some work if it, like, you know, let's say it has Fighting Fury Belt on it, so it has, like, 150 on it. That's doing 170, so it's doing 180, knocking things out if it, you know, just not that threshold yet. So that Fighting Fury Belt can be really important with Outrage. Definitely a good card. So now you guys already saw the 4 Sycamore. I'm sorry about that. This card, this is so important. I cannot stress it enough. Play 4 Guzma. 4 Guzma. Please, I cannot stress it enough. Guzma is your man. He is your playmaker. He gets things out of the active. Well, everything has 2 retreat costs, 3 retreat costs, except Lele, which is 1. Except being such a special little snowflake, Lele. I'm tired of you. But yeah, everything's heavy retreat costs, and it's just sometimes you gotta go with the flow and use your boy Guzma and get him out of there. And also, this helps you just get those things, those weak things in the bench out. 3N. Basically, it's more of a shuffle draw for me. That's the way I played it. Just shuffle, draw, get out of the active. Just like get your cards back in your hand, and maybe get some late game. You know, end your opponent down to 3 for just some tricky stuff. And then finally, probably the one. This would be probably more super spicy than Reshiram. Although most players are playing it, so you know what? We'll do it. We'll do a double super spicy today. You guys already saw the first super spicy one, but I never said super spicy, so double super spicy tech. So there's the Reshiram. You guys know about this one. I already explained it. That's a super spicy one, but this is the even more super spicy. Lily. Yeah, Lily. You remember that girl who's like really tired and she's really has anxiety during the Sun and Moon games? Yeah, her. Draw cards until you have 6 hands, or if it's your first turn, draw 8. I cannot tell you how many times I've tested turn 1 Lily. I've always get turn 1 Lily. It's way better than turn 1 Sycamore. It's awesome. You draw 8 cards. And Lily also, I've used it in a couple of my games to draw 4. It's just so good. Lily's one of, definitely. And she will be a draw supporter eventually. I think you should probably stock up on her once Sycamore leaves, unless they're going to do another discard draw 7. The way things are looking right now, Sycamore's going, and we're losing a bunch of draw support. So Lily, thanks Lily. Finally, that's the end for our supporter count. Now for our items. The items are probably going to be the easiest stuff to go through. So, I'm just going to kind of like speed through these. 4 Ultra Ball. I was going to put them over here. I was like do doubles. 4 Max Elixir. That's one of the other cards. I had to get landed just 1 Max. So yeah, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Max Elixirs. Ultra Ball to get the cards out. Max Elixirs just to get more energy on the board quicker. I'm just going to kind of go through these a little bit quickly just because I want to get to the main cards. 1 Super Rod, shuffle energy and Pokemon back to the deck once they're dead. It's simple. 2 Float Stones. Just retreat if we need to. It's really good when you're Guzmaing. You have a Pokemon with a Float Stone on the bench. 1 Field Blower. Just to get away tool cards we don't like Garbotoxin. And also 1 Switch to provide the same purpose as Float Stone. I just think Switch is better just to give it a non-tool perspective. And finally, one of our 2 pretty important items in the deck. 1 will be the 4 Fighting Fury Belt. This is what gives this deck some major advantages. Fighting Fury Belt basically gets your basic Pokemon 40 more HP. And 10 more damage. The 40 more HP is probably the biggest part because that puts you out of Gardevoir one-shot range with it helps you with the Guardy matchup, and also it gives you it actually really helps you in the Guardian matchup. This is like really good for the Guardian matchup. Volcanion does 130 damage without a Fighting Fury Belt. With the Fighting Fury Belt, it does 140. There you can steam up twice. You get 200 and hit the 230 with 3 steam ups. Meaning you can knock out Gardevoirs with one-hit KOs. Now, it's not that often, but it does prove that you can knock out Gardevoirs. And this card just provides HP when big and tough parts, and just allows Volcanion to pick up maybe some cheeky knockouts with that Fighting Fury Belt. And finally, the most important, not the most important, but one of the most cheeky cards in the deck. You can consider any one of these super spicy, but I still think Lily's the spiciest because she's Lily. 2 Enhanced Hammers. Enhanced Hammers just for any deck that plays Special Energy, just get it off. If you're not playing a deck in Special Energy, it's easy, just Ultra Ball it away. You don't want to be seeing it late game. So just make sure, okay, am I playing against a deck with Special Energy? No? Goodbye. I am? Okay, let's get these Special Energies off the board. And sometimes you might want to conserve them. If, like I say, like game-winning DC, they attach it, and they're like 10 damage short. You need to get the DCE off next turn. Oh, I have an Enhanced Hammer. There goes 60 damage off the Guardy. You know? And least, I guess, I don't have them on me right now, but the 15 Fire Energy are in the deck. I was not prepared for this as I should have been. But I have 15 Fire Energy that belong in the deck. Yeah. I just kind of wanted, this is kind of like a quick deck profile because I was told you someone else has already played the same 58 cards. So, I think you guys can go see how he played it and see his deck profile. This is Igor Costa's list, minus a N plus a Reshiram. Really simple change, simple change. No one's really, I mean, I found that N is way bad. So, I just, like, it's good, but it's a 4 of, it's not a 4 of in this deck. I have to be honest, not a 4 of. So, I'm going to go over the League Cup results right now. The energy, I have a bunch of piles of cards right now. I just don't want to go digging through them, just because you guys know what energy looked like. Yeah. But if you want to see energy, I'm gonna make a quick cut. You in the background, you didn't believe me? I had 15 fire energy. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7, there's 8, there's 9, there's 10, there's 11, there's 12, there's 13, there's 14, and there's 15. 15. See? 15 fire energy. See? I had the 15. So I'm going to go over the League Cup results right now. So, game 1, I played against a nice kid named Keaton. He played Metagross Solgaleo. So I flipped over, I started with Reshiram, and I just bricked. I totally bricked, didn't draw anything I needed. Severe brickage. Solgaleo just one-shotted everything. That's how he won. I could have came back, but I wasted my Guzma's early game because it's my only supporter. I was just trying to stay, alive. I would have lost anyways if I didn't use my Guzmas, but yeah. So I lost that one. Game 2, I got a bye, which is very important to how I won the League Cup. Game 2, I got a bye, and Game 3, I played a nice guy named Nick. He was also playing Metagross Solgaleo. So my 2 matches, I should have won. I should have won the first one, totally, but, whatever. Game 3, I brick again. Totally brick. But I draw, opening hand, I draw into 3 Guzmas. I have a Volcanion EX, I have a Baby Volk, and a Turtonator, and the Reshiram in the bench. I slowly power up the Volcanion, and the Volcanion does have 3 energy on it. I Guzma once, knock out a Solgaleo. Guzma another time, knock out a Metagross. So this is it's like probably the last turn of the game. He has a Metagross and he takes a big risk and he algorithms. And he Guzma up, and I used Volcanic Heat last turn, so he Guzma up my Oranguru to see if I maybe the risk of me getting a switch card. Sorry. He algorithmed to get what he needs to kind of win the game. So there's 3 things I can do. So I had an Ultra Ball in hand, and I had 1 card. So I knew if I drew into a card, I could Ultra Ball for my remaining Lele and see what kind of supporters I had. So I've already played 2 Guzmas, and 1 was in the discard pile, so if 1 was in the prizes, then life was going to be hard. So he took a risk, and my Volcanion was on the bench. And what Guzma does, when you go back to the bench, it eliminates the effects of attack. So my Volcanion could attack next turn. So I find a Guzma, and I Guzma up his bench Metagross, and I use Volcanic Heat for the knockout. And even if I found a switch card, Volcanic Heat would have done the same thing. So I did win. So now, I'm sitting at 2. Okay guys, my camera died while recording this, so now you're just going to hear an audio and see a picture of the mat, my beautiful playmat, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to see a picture of my playmat now. Maybe a smiley face will appear on the playmat now. Oh wow, there's a smiley face. Anyhow, so I was sitting at 2-1, and, thinking against second or third place, whatever. Maybe it wasn't as successful of a day I was going to have. We had 4 people in the senior division. I'm like, no way. We're all 2-1. I took a bye. So, I played against the first place guy the last game, the one where I talked about all the Guzmas and stuff. The other 2 senior players had 1 match each against a junior. And that junior, gave him lower the resistance than my bye. And then, so their resistance wasn't as high as my bye resistance. So in the end, my bye won me the whole tournament, which was crazy. Like, the luck of that is 0 to none. I mean, I had a horrible day the other day. A bird pooped on me. Like, it flew over me and pooped on me. So, like, maybe it's, like, luck reversed. Maybe it was good luck. I don't know. So, I mean, that's awesome. Not that the bird pooped on me, but I won. So I did get first place at the end, and although I shouldn't have, I did. So technically, I did top cut a League Cup. And also, if I would have won with Metagross Galio, there's a chance I would have played Guardy, and I would have lost to him. So I don't know what would have. I might have won, I might have lost. I don't know what would have happened. It's really like up in the air. We don't know what's gonna happen, but maybe the bricking was. For sure. So I have to thank a couple people. Definitely Igor Costa for making this list awesome, making it consistent. Thank you, Pokemaster Kenny. I know you guys hear his name so many times in my videos. We're actually going to get him on the channel soon. So leave a like if you want to see Pokemaster Kenny in one of our future videos. I'm going to try to get him on the channel. We're probably going to go over some of the best decks in the format and what they are. Pokemaster Kenny is like my good friend. He gave me the cards today to be able to participate in the tournament and, all that awesome stuff. Also, I wanted to thank Gamers on the Run for hosting the tournament I went to. You guys can go check them out. Really nice people. Really handled the tournament well. There were some penalties they had to give out and stuff, and they weren't that bad about it, And they're really good about treating everyone the right way, and it was really nice people, guys. Go check them out. I'll probably put their page in the description. So yeah, guys, I did get a pack from the opening. I didn't get anything. I got I think, Hollow Palisand. I don't know. Nothing good. But the second place guy got a full art Gliscopod. So, you win some, you lose some. I mean, obviously, a League Cup mat's probably worth more than a full art. I don't know. At least in my heart, a League Cup mat is worth more than a full art Gliscopod because I already have one. If you guys saw my Gliscopod deck profile, which you should. So yeah, a lot of people, I've been told by people who watch my channel that, like, hey, maybe you should make a Volcanion deck profile, and I have been promising it for a long time. So here it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I went a little bit quick on it. You guys have just seen so many deck profiles on YouTube, and I think it's better just to go over how the deck works and stuff. So, also, I am going to do that right now. So the deck really just is based off of steam upping to get the damage you want, and Turtonator is pretty good. Now I didn't really go over how Reshiram is like really good, just because it's a single prize attacker. It's like, and also has some pretty cool art. Um, Turtonator is what you want to use for guarding matchups, and everything else is just kind of Volcanion EX. So yeah, that's basically like the gist of the deck. If you want, I can do one of my reviews videos on the deck, or maybe another deck if you guys want to see it. Just leave what you guys want in the comments. Like, I'm open to do pretty much anything. I have a bunch of Insurgents episodes ready to go. Like, I have episode 4, 5, and 6 all ready to go. You guys should be seeing those soon. I think the new schedule is going to be like 2 Insurgents episodes, 1 deck profile a week. It's looking like. So, you know, definitely some. And then when Insurgents ends, if I ever get to that point, we'll either start a new Let's Play, or, you know, maybe in the middle of Insurgents I can stop liking it or something, or maybe there might be a thing where I just go back to the TCG only. I don't know, but definitely good deck, I think. Thank you to everyone who gave me the cards and stuff, and this is gonna be the Alolan Champion signing out.